go first.
I'm Joe Crestuk.
I'm Beckie Crestuk. The day of Joe's stroke was like a normal day. Joe went to the gym, and he said, I don't know if I pulled something at the gym, but I've got this pain that it went from my ear down my neck. I looked down at him and I grabbed my phone. I'm like, I'm just gonna call the doctor and see if we can get in. And he just put his arm around me, pulled me close, looked up and went, and I was like, what is happening? And I just remember saying, I think my husband's having a stroke. I need an ambulance, like ASAP. And I can remember I was still looking at him going, it's okay, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. We got into Rochester General's emergency. Dr. Morrow, he and a nurse had me in that family waiting room instantly. And she was like trying to walk me through everything. And I'm like, I don't even understand. I don't understand. And he winked at me and said, it's gonna be all right.
I remember because he's me. He's in the prime of his life. He was struck down unexpectedly. In Joe's particular case, he actually had a dissection or a tear extending from his chest all the way into the carotid artery in the neck, and his carotid artery was completely blocked off in the head. The whole left half of his brain tissue was at risk of dying. The challenge was because of that dissection or tear in the vessel, it was really limiting our access from the very beginning. So once we were able to get up through there, we used what we call a stent retriever, which is a type of device that we open up to basically trap the clot. The dissection was still causing a problem limiting blood flow, and it took 3 stents from his neck all the way to his chest to be able to keep that propped open.
I have to say this, really. I was super impressed with Rochester General because
All of them. All of it.
They saved Joe. They saved his life. They really did.
He wasn't able to speak, follow commands. He actually wasn't able to move the right side of his body at all.
Actually, the day before we left the stroke unit, we had a provider that wasn't his. He said he'll probably never use that right arm ever again. And he'll be lucky if he, uses much of his right leg. If you tell Joe you can't do that, you're like, oh yeah, I'll show you. And then they got us into Golisano. And that was where it really got amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, from day one, they've said, you're doing amazing for how short of a time it's been and the size of the stroke. Prior to Joe's stroke, he taught himself how to play drums.
Now it's hard because it's kind of new again. It's a lot of practicing. I was like boom, 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 but this was nothing. But now it's doing it. They're doing good now.
Fast, too.
That's the best part, is all of these things are coming back.
It's almost unbelievable, the amount of recovery. To have someone that couldn't even use an arm, then be able to drum with it, is magnificent.
We're walking and running and doing everything we can to keep on checking on, that's all.